today I have something good to show, and it is gonna start off another little wave of nostalgia from me. I have a package here that arrived today, and it has arrived all the way from Australia, and I have to thank Breck Martin for this. Now unfortunately Miss Moonknife has already been at work and I already cut it open, and halfway through I just thought, no, I gotta do this properly. So there are two things in here. Let's put that away and let's unwrap these and see what they are. Okay, maybe we need Miss Moonknife after all. Just one moment. Okay. I'm kind of excited about this. What do I mean kind of excited about this? I am excited about this. Because I know what it is. Because Breck actually told me. And it is a Sony Discman. Really, thank you so much, Breck. This is amazing. Actually, I didn't have a CD player, even though I've got quite a few CDs. I've got a collection actually from way back in the day. I don't have a CD player, and I wasn't planning on getting a deck, you know, because I don't have enough space. But I was actually thinking about getting one of these somewhere along the line. So I think Breck read my mind there. So let's put that aside for now because I want to see what that is. Now, let's cut this open. I know what this is already. It's a dictaphone. Wow. I've actually never had one of these. Oh, this is amazing. Thank you so much, Breck. Really, thank you. I'm really happy about this because I've always been curious about these little... I mean, I got one way back when I was fixing my reel-to-reel deck. If you want to see that, the link is in the description below. It's just tiny and it's just, you know, it's adorable. It even comes with these little... I'm sorry, I really cannot help myself when it comes to things like this. I find them so adorable. I want to see what this is like. I was actually expecting this to take AAA and not AA, you know, but I'm kind of amazed that it takes AA, and that's actually quite good because it'll last longer. Now let's put this aside here as it records me taking a look at this, and I will show you a sample of that just, so we can check the sound quality on it. Anyway, this thing, I need to get 2 more batteries. Why didn't I get 2 when I was stood up there? I never thought about that. Right, so I'm back with 2 more batteries. Got me running around here. So let's put these in. Okay, I've just bought a handful of my CDs here. Okay, so this is a synthesizer CD, which, you know, I had synthesizer albums, these ones, before on cassette, and I decided to get them on CD as well. Now this one I got from my trip to Turkey, Istanbul, when I went there. It was way back in 2005. It's a really nice album by Marjan Dede. I hope I pronounced that right. And it's called Su, which means water. And look at the artwork on this, it's gorgeous. There's another CD here by Marjan Dede too. I put this, wow, the artwork is gorgeous on this actually. I really love it. I think that's what attracted to me first place. It's got my favorite blue on it. It's like a nice ocean blue, which I adore. This is... Actually, I kind of didn't fully pay attention to this booklet here. That is great artwork, I have to say. I think this has to be one of the most beautiful CDs I have. This Marjan Dede one. I'm so glad I bought it. Double Moon. So this is another album by Marjan Dede, but I don't think I can find the you know, the case for that. Look at the CD art as well. This is gorgeous. This is what I miss about, you know, songs and media that you can hold. You know, the artwork, everything. I mean, this is a work of art by itself. I love this album. And this, I remember getting this way back then, imported from Japan. This is, you know, obviously it's my favorite song. And this one is the first ever CD which I bought, and I remember saving up for it, this very one. And I was so happy when I was walking home with it. I was like a teen, in my early teens, and actually I think I was just 12. Yes, I was 12 at the time, and I'd saved my pocket money for this. And wow, I remember walking home with it and saying, yes, I have a CD. And this one, another one which is so rare, I I got it imported. Don't Cry for Me Argentina by Madonna and remixes. This is another beautiful CD which a friend of mine sent me from Lebanon. It is, when did he send me this? It was like 2006, around this time he sent me. And this is another one which I find absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it's got beautiful Middle Eastern designs inside. The actual disc itself. And let's have a look inside here to see if this... I haven't actually looked at this properly. I've only like played the disc. And oh wow, this is a note on this card. Hello Maddie, I hope you enjoy this music I hope you enjoy this music CD of Eastern music. Ahmed. Wow. This first I didn't even notice that letter until now. It's like 10 years later, 11 years later on. That's terrible. But it's actually nice. It's nice to kind of see that, you know, now. Well, if you're watching this, Ahmed, thank you. This is another that's actually rare. It's a CD single of Madonna's You'll See. And it's like, I always used to do this. I always used to be so obscure with what I wanted. And I wanted specific things, so I used to pay that extra and get things imported. So I do have quite a collection of CDs, and this is a Synthesizer 2 CD, which is the first ever synthesizer album which I heard. And do you know the synthesizers? Normally I'm not a big fan of the modern ones, definitely not a fan of the modern ones, but the retro ones, the 80s ones, the 90s ones, I like them. They have a charm to them. They have that retro feel. They almost remind me of Amiga mod music, which is how it feels when I listen to them. It feels like I'm listening to Amiga mods sometimes, and I think that's why I enjoy them. Now, Unfortunately, I cannot play you any of these today because they're all copyrighted. As far as I know, they're all copyrighted, and I don't want to get a strike. However, I did prepare a CD, especially for this, of my own music, and it is this. I've been saving this one single vinyl style CD, CDR, and you can even feel the grooves on it, and I've been wanting more, because it's so rare. However, I searched recently. I saw a swindle of these vinyl CDRs, and I decided to get them because I've just heard that they've stopped production of CDs and CDRs, and you know that these are gonna start getting expensive, just like these. So again, you can feel the grooves at the top. I just hope that it's black underneath, just like the PlayStation 1 CDs, and I just hope that this player can play it, because I know that some players are picky. So let's open this and place this inside here, this little vinyl CD, and hope it kind of picks up. Yes, it picked up instantly. Wow. I want to show you what this sounds like. So let's stop that, rewind it, And then let's connect it to your ears. Do you know what the cool thing is? The cassette the Brick sent me is exactly the same cassette which I actually got. I just realized that. It's very similar at least. It's MC60. Oh, this one's an MC90. So it's, yeah, it's the same cassette more or less. Oh, this is so cute. Look at the mechanism. It's just like a diddly version of... Oh, that's so adorable. So I'm just like a big kid here playing with things. I hope I'm really having fun, and I hope you're having fun with me. Let's kind of be on the next one. I mean, it's not got any anti-skip. Actually, it's pretty good for something that does not have anti-skip. Does it have anti-skip? It doesn't have anti-skip, however, it is way better than the first ever one I bought, which didn't have anti-skip. But this is such a cool thing to have, and actually, I don't know if you're noticing or not, but coincidentally, and this is coincidentally, there seems to be a bit of a theme going on here. Can anybody figure out what the theme is, by any chance? Because, you know, this is purely coincidental. I'm not gonna say anymore. I'm sure you've noticed. But yeah. Oh, actually, no, let's just join this one and do this. This is coincidentally a bit of a theme going on here. I hadn't noticed. Really, I hadn't. It just sort of happened. And the funny thing about this all is that I'm not a big fan of Sony as in the modern Sony. You know, because this is my humble opinion. Just the same way I'm not a fan of Apple. I would like to thank you so much for watching, and thank you once again, Breck, for sending me this Discman and Little Friend, which is going to be known as now. It's going to be Discman and Little Friend, you know, they came as a pair. So, yeah. I'm going to be really enjoying this, because I'm going to be enjoying my CD collection I never got a chance to actually enjoy until now. So thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this little unboxing and kind of like, you know, experiment and testing and playing around. Actually, there's no experimenting going on here. I was just playing around. Maybe experimenting here. Anyway, thank you so much for your likes, your shares. Do leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and also don't forget to check out my other videos, and of course subscribe for more. For now, I say adios.